Hello everyone, this is Fabio Carvalho and you are watching now ADISRA SmartView course. Today's topic will be tags, the basic types. Let's talk about tags a little bit before going to ADISRA SmartView. Let's think of the tags as part of the core of the system. You'll be needing them to store values or information that are important for the application. It is very important to give meaningful names for them. It could be a temperature, holding some information of a tank. It could be the speed of an engine, maybe the weight, maybe just the name of your application. Maybe it's gonna be holding a specific date, or just if a valve is on or off. Or it can be an array of values, multiple values that are important for you. A tag can be compared to a variable. It is a value that can change depending on conditions or on information passed. When the application is running, a tag can change value and it will be available for the entire application. A tag's scope is the entire application. There are many ways to assign a value to a tag through user input using many different objects like text box or combo box or checkbox. It could be assigned through a script, maybe a recipe. You can use schedulers, triggers, or you can use it on an OPC communication. Or you can be reading the value from a programmable logic controller, or maybe you're going to be using the tag simply to write this value to the PLC. Tags can have different types. It could be a Boolean, it could be an integer, a float, a string, a DateTime, or maybe a data type. In this video, the focus will be on the basic types. For custom types, like the data type, you can check the specific video. With this brief information, we can take a look now at the SmartView and how we can create tags. Let's go. Let's go to the navigation tree. The first item is called tags, and if you expand it, you can also see there's a pre-created document. If you right-click on it, you can create new documents or new folders to better organize your code. Let's use the pre-created one. Double-click it and you're going to be open the document. As soon as you open it, you can see there is a new item in the menu called tags with all the options you can use. You can insert new tags, you can remove a selected tag, you can import a list of tags from other projects, or you can export the list of tags from this document and use them in a different project. For the sake of the video, let's just insert tags. I'm gonna insert two now, and you can see how to remove them. Select the one you want to remove and click Remove Tag, confirm. Let's do this for the second one again, and remove. Now let's insert a new tag and understand what type of tags you can create. Here is the suggested name, of course you can change it. Here is the options or the type of tags that you can create, and these are the basic types, but you can also create new types called data types, and you can see this in a different video. For this video, you're gonna be learning the basic types. We have Boolean type, which represents a true or false, or let's say a valve, if it's on or off, or open or closed. We can create a numeric type as integer, which does not contain any decimals. You can create a float type, which contains decimals, depends on the value that you want to represent. If we are talking about the temperature, we probably want to use a float type. If you're just representing a numeric value which does not contain any decimals, you can use an integer. So that's the basic difference between the two of them. We also have the string value in case you want to represent a name. You can give a name for a tank, for example. And the last one is a date time. You can use it to save the last time the tank temperature changed or any other datetime representation. For all of these basic types and also for the data types that you can create here, you also have the option for a dimension. Let's expand it and talk about this. 0 means it's going to be a single value. You don't have an array. 1, it's an array. It's a list of values. You can use a static value or a fixed size, or you can use a dynamic. For fixed size, it can be 3. We have 3 values of integer in this one tag. If you don't know the size of the tag, you could use a dynamic one. A dynamic doesn't contain any item yet, but you can add in the runtime or remove them. So you don't know if it's going to be 3 or if it's going to be size of 5. In this case, you would choose a dynamic array. Let's create more. Let's put a float now, so you can see you still have the options for changing the dimensions. And now we're gonna create a dimension 1 of 10 elements, so you can store 10 different values for this new tag 2 as float. Let's insert a new one. This is gonna be a Boolean. It's also gonna be size of dimension 1 and 5 values for this array. We can create a string. Let's say it's going to be a matrix, so 2 dimensions, and we have x and y. Let's say value of x is 5 and y is 4, so you have 5 times 4. You can have 20 different values for this new tag 4. And let's create one of dimension 3. It's going to be 2 by 3 by 4, and let's save it. Okay, so the tags document is already saved, and let's run the application so you can see all those values in the data watcher. Application is already running. Let's open the data watcher. You can type the name of the tags, like new tag 1, new tag 2, or just simply load all the tags. Much faster to load them. First one, remember, is a dynamic one, so size of the array is 0. Second one is an array of dimension 1 with 10 tags on it. Let's expand the new tag 2, and you have an array of decimals or floats from 0 to 9, and we can change all the values here. Just giving some values here. You can see the data watcher also updates the timestamp, and you have the quality. It's a good quality, 1 and 2. Let's collapse again, go to new tag 3. New tag 3, remember you created the one dimension array of booleans with 5 positions, 5 here as boolean. If you expand it, it's true or false. So here you can just type true, and the rest of ones, let's leave it as false. New tag 4. Now it's a string of 2 dimensions. Remember, it was a matrix of 20 elements, 5 times 4. If we expand it, we can see all of them. We have 5 times 4, so 0, 1, 2, and 3, 0, 1, 2, and 3, 5 times that. So we have from 0 up to 4. And we can give values here. It's a string, so you can give some characters that are not numeric and add numeric on it. We can also represent them as a number, but it's still a string. You cannot perform any operations like division or multiplication. Let's collapse. And last one is 3 dimensions, 2 by 3 by 4, x, y, and z. And here you can also see all the combinations of these 3 dimensions. We can also give different values. Now it's an integer, so you don't see the decimals on it. And I think it's a good overview of the tags. You can learn more if you watch the data type videos. You're going to be creating their specific object, and you can use it as a tag as well. So apart from these basic values, we could have different types or data types here. Thank you very much for watching this video.